Hi everyone, back again with another reaction video, and this one is for Solaris. Now this is directed by Andrei Tarkovsky. I've done two of his films previously on my channel, so feel free to check them out. I've done Stalker, that was the first one I saw period of his films, which I thought was really good. I love like the atmosphere, the tone, the filmmaking was phenomenal. I loved the shot choices and just the way the actors were staged, all that was excellent. Then I also saw Mirror. That one I was a little bit mixed about. I'm still a little bit confused as to what it means. I kind of have a sense now. I did watch a video explaining it, but I was a little bit lost with that one. I have heard, though, this film is his most accessible. I feel like I've heard that from somebody before. So I'm curious to see what this one's like. Because I found Stalker to be pretty good. Like, I wasn't completely lost by that film. I got the general gist of what was happening. I don't know if I completely got the meaning behind some of the stuff in the ending, but I did get the general gist of the story and found just the build-up and the atmosphere and the intrigue really good. That's what I really loved about the film. I thought the actors were really good and the thought-provoking things that they talked about and the themes expressed. I loved all that stuff. So I'm very curious to see what this one's like. It's a science fiction film as well, so I don't want to say it's like Stalker. I don't know what it's like, because I feel like Stalker definitely had sci-fi vibes as well. But I think this one's even like in space and all that, so I have no idea. I don't know much about this film except for it's got some psychological themes, also philosophical themes, but it's kind of like that with all of his films, so yeah, I don't know much. I'm going into this pretty blind, which I'm glad I'm doing that. So yeah, anyway, let's get into this, because yeah, I'm quite keen to check this one out. It's almost 3 hours long too, so yeah, let's try and smash through this thing. I am curious to see the themes. I think Stalker was similar runtime as well, actually. So, but anyway, I'm glad I'm going into this blind. I think that was similar with all of his films, actually, because I just heard that they were really good films, and he's a great director, and I got that pretty quickly from Stalker. Like the opening shots, I was like, "Yo, what the fuck? Who is this guy?" Yeah, I was blown away by it. So let's see if this movie grabs me just like that one did. All right, let's go. By the way, this is just straight on YouTube too, so I'm going to put it in the link below to watch this film for yourself if you want to. Have we got just people for the credits at the beginning? I quite like the music. Solaris. Oh yeah, heads up, this is a Russian film, if any of you, if I didn't mention that before. I think this director does a lot of adaptations to a lot of his films. I think even Stalker was an adaptation from a book. And this is also adapted from a book, it seems, as well. Kind of like Kubrick in a way, funny enough. Okay. Part 1. Okay, so it's in 2 parts. Does it have like a intermission in the middle? Ooh. Cool opening shot with the water like that. I like his build-up shots. It really gives a sense of setting and atmosphere straight off the bat. Very nice. Whoa, was he looking... Oh, I thought he was looking directly at the camera there for a second. Actually, I'm starting to notice this. This director likes capturing vegetation in his films, and very much likes to do that with the environment. That looks nice. And he likes fog. I remember that in Stalker as well, I'm pretty sure. Something I feel a lot of films, especially today, don't capture much is just the setting. Like, really take its time. You know, there's not many movies that do this today. It's all just... It's just, I guess, shorter attention spans in ways. But then, funny enough, there are movies today that are like this runtime, but they still don't have shots like this. Very cool.
Здравствуй.
The little Bob.
Да, конечно.
Ты не будешь против, если малый пробудет у вас несколько дней? А то у меня много дела, оставить его не с кем.
Анна присмотрит за ним. Теперь у нее будет больше свободы.
I like this already, like, the film just... It's not explaining stuff to us. There's not a narration telling us what this movie's about or or what Solaris is. We'll just figure it out as we go. I kind of like that. Even though this movie had its flaws, but it's still, I like some of the ideas in the film, and visually it looks still pretty nice. It reminds me a little bit of Valerian. Valerian did this. It was like, keep up, man. Like, there was no, like, exposition dumps, really at all. It was just stuff happening, and you just had to keep up. I did kind of like that, and this is similar with this movie as well, it seems like, at the moment. I can't tell if it's actually raining where they're standing or if it's just water coming down near the camera. Like, it's definitely raining there where he's standing. It looked a little bit funny when the kids were running. I couldn't tell. Yeah, well, it's coming down. What are you doing, brother? Get the fuck out of there. Interesting, the sound of the water. Remember the sounds of the water too in Stalker was unusual at times.
Соляриса на глиссере, который передвигается на воздушной подушке. Когда
Oh, this is a bit of exposition now.
туман сгустился, и мы были вынуждены прекратить поиски. На станции вернулись...
I like them black and white here. Looks sharp.
Теперь самое время передать слово Бет.
Yeah, those eyebrows are almost monobrow.
В этот момент я заметил перемену в состоянии океана. Волны совсем исчезли. Под ней собирался желтый ил. Он тонкими полосами поднимался вверх, и когда всплывал, блестел, как стеклянный. Желтый ил. И все начало бурлить еще сильнее и покрылось пеной. Да вы и сами можете убедиться во всем.
Sounds hectic. What the hell?
До и после должно быть зафиксировано на пленку.
Тогда я предлагаю...
Oh, that's good. He got some footage of it. I love how quiet this is.
Но мы ничего не поняли. Вы сняли облака.
Этот человек, он был без комбинезона и двигался.
Я не понял. Человек?
Какой человек?
It's got me intrigued, that's for sure.
Это был ребенок.
Какой ребенок? Вы раньше его видели?
Нет, никогда.
This guy saw something not many others have or no one has.
То я заметил в нем что-то нехорошее.
В каком смысле?
Я двигался, это было омерзительно.
These camera swings. What the fuck? Everyone thinks he's gone a bit mad.
Чтобы на наше решение оказал влияние тот факт, что мы опираемся на наблюдение человека безо всякой ученой степени.
Of course.
Отрицательный характер. И уподобляется горе разрозненных фактов, которые невозможно втиснуть в рамки каких бы то ни было концепций.
Точно в таком же положении мы находимся и сейчас.
Ведь я все это видел своими глазами. Что значит почти?
Почти ничему означает, что какие-то реальные явления все же могли вызвать ваши галлюцинации, Бертон.
И последствия будет иметь особое мнение профессора Мессенджера.
Практически никаких. Это значит, что исследования в этом направлении проводиться больше не будут.
So that's it. They're just done. They're not gonna further investigate.
С тобой или в комнате наверху?
Я думаю, наверху.
I think in regards to intrigue, like we're like almost half an hour in. I think personally, like at least so far, I'm still drawn the most to Stalker. Like there was something about that movie. I feel like that one was the most accessible to me. Like even though it does have some weird shit in it, I feel like it had a really good narrative to grab onto. This one does in a way, but I'm not quite feeling it with, especially with the characters. I quite like the characters actually in Stalker, which is something I'm not quite feeling in this one as of yet.
Нравственной или безнравственной науку делает человек. Вспомните Хиросиму.
Ну так не делайте науку безнравственной.
Yeah, it's true. Science can be weaponized as well, mentally and also physically.
Таким образом, было установлено, что океан Соляриса является своеобразным мозгом. Именно после этого была высказана уже вовсе смелая гипотеза, предполагавшая, что океан является мыслящей субстанцией.
Я звоню из города.
Бертон,
Анна, выйди на минутку, нам надо поговорить.
What was this, like a video call? What time setting is this supposed to be in? Interesting they kept it black and white for the outside perspective, because I guess it's the guy that was video calling. Weird sound design. What is that? The bzzz. He does give off a different tone in some of his films, especially Stalker and this, just by sound, which is pretty neat. Some of the settings you see in normal everyday life, but just by adding different sounds and certain things, it makes it almost otherworldly. More colours coming back into it. Now it's black and white again. They're weird switching. I don't know why. Interesting. He did this also in Mirror as well. It was like sepia and then black and white, I'm pretty sure. Switch. I love that blue tone. That looks nice. Nitro looks hectic. Ooh, that looks nice. I feel like Tarkovsky likes to bend the rules a little bit, because you notice, like, in a lot of films, like, it's not always the case, but a lot of films will keep a very similar color palette, but his movies don't do that sometimes. They just change, you know, and I kind of like that in a way. It's just a different way of telling the story. I'm guessing there is some definite intent behind it, but it's kind of cool. I like it, directors that change the rules. What is that? I'm loving the sound of this, whatever it is. This is giving me some like 2001 vibes, actually. I wonder how the effects hold up. So far it seems pretty good. A lot of it seems quite practical. Whoa, what the fuck? I love the atmosphere he creates in his movies with the music and sound design and the imagery. It all just comes together to create such an atmosphere.
Здесь гости! Прием!
Oh, what the hell? Yeah, you might. Ha! Forgot to tie his shoelaces, brother. Yeah, cool production design as well. Oi. Playing catch?
Психолог. Насколько я вижу, вы меня не ждали?
This movie looks sharp, eh? Considering this came out quite some time ago. It looks so good.
Гибарян умер. Как умер? Я знал Гибаряна, он никогда бы...
Он почти все время находился в состоянии глубокой депрессии.
Something's having quite an effect on them.
Или ночью, или нет. Приходите завтра утром.
That sudden cutaway. Makes it feel so ominous and something's off, for sure. Feels so isolated, this area. No one's there. I think there was only 3 of them, right? What's he doing? Huh? Oh, jeez. I will say at this point now, what are we like? 50 minutes. I'm starting to get more into this. Like, I think I feel like this is one of a particular setting they're going to be in for quite a bit of the movie. I'm more into this now. There was a bit of a low point there, but I don't know. I'm starting to get more drawn in now. So I guess we'll see what the rest of it's like. I still got another over an hour and a half. It's a long film. But yeah, so far I'm much more engaged now, I would say for sure. Much more intrigued about what's happening.